Welcome to Let's Start Automating. My name is Nila, so this is episode 20 of our Let's Play. So we have an anniversary, a 20 episode anniversary of our Let's Play. Really like it. It's great. I hope I hope you're still following. Of course you are, otherwise you don't get this message. So that's kind of simple. Let me just see something. Is this tileable? It isn't quite tileable. So what I should be doing is actually taking that thing out and taking that thing out, I think. And then I'm going to try again. This is not what we're supposed to do. I just looked at it and go like, is that tileable? Also, I guess we need to take this part out. Like that, then it is tileable. Okay, cool. Don't need it, just was curious. Now, what I promised you some time ago was, and to show you a way to do managed power, what we have now is we have enough solar power to feed the whole base for now. And what happens during the nighttime is that, I'll take one of these. What happens is that it'll somehow not use the accumulators, but instead it'll use, and let's make sure that we have what we need. It'll instead use the power, the steam power, and that kind of sucks, right? That kind of sucks in my opinion. Let's get a few more there. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we make a circuit condition that controls when and why and how this is going to work. These are only scaled to 100 or 1000. Yes, perfect. All right, so let's go down here. Oh yeah, that's going to be so fun, by the way. We are going to absolutely destroy everything. That's going to be great. All right, so down here, these ones are super idle because all the power is coming from the solar, so everyone's happy. However, I'd like to see this one actually start dipping, and then we'll see the condition or see the issue we have. Let me just tap that one there. We're going to need it, and I need it to be fully loaded, because this needs a bit of illustration. Then I can also show you something else. Oh no, I didn't bring enough. Oh, really? Oh, that's okay. We can grab it from our starter base here. The derelict starter base. And by just getting some of that and some of that, then we can build all we could ever dream of. Boom, boom. Okay, and now I think power should be ready to start consuming. What are we seeing? Still not really dipping fast enough. I want to see it dipping. What is this? I guess I can go. Oh, solar. Powerful. Oh, power technology stuff. See, this one is dipping now. It's only outputting at 30%, 40%. Now we can see that it's dipping. So what you're seeing here is that as soon as this dips, the steam engines are kicking in, but we still have a giant accumulator charge that's not even going to be touched. So the way we can do that is we can hook up an accumulator to a power pole. You can see this one now has 100, this gives you an output value in the percentage of how much is actually charged. So I can take that into these two. I can also take it into other ones. Can't reach. Oh, you're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. Now they're connected. That one, and that one. Okay, so now all of these will just automatically turn off. Laser turrets. Just get the next one. What you'll see now is that there will be no water coming in. If there's no water coming in, there will be nothing water converted to steam. No steam, that means everything shuts off. And right now what we've done is we've now slowly but surely over here, this one's also emptying of water, and you will see part that's going on is that, boom, we've killed all the steam engines because we've now turned off all the pumps. And when we turn off all the pumps, then accumulators start working. And you can see it starts going down. But we don't want it to just switch it off, because then I can just take it out. I want it only to work as a backup power. What that means is that I want these to switch on when the value here, this output value, this is now just down to 78, when this drops below a certain value. So since we have 4 of these, we want to switch them on at different times. So I could say, for example, this one. I want to switch it on when the signal value A is less than 10%. That's very low. That's like last second. Copy paste. What about 20 then? Yeah. And what about 30 and 40? This one will be 30 then. This one will be 40. So what this means is that gradually as the accumulator's empty, this is now down to 65. As they gradually empty, one line will pick up first, actually this line, then that line. If it keeps dropping, then the next line. If it keeps dropping, and if it just keeps dropping, all of it will switch on and start supplementing the base. That's as simple as it is. Some people would say, oh, can you just control the inserters? The answer is no, because there is a stockpile. Sorry, I'm croaking here. There is a stockpile of fuel in here, and it'll simply take too long time for this to wait for that to empty, and that'll be too much of a delay. Water is being consumed crazy fast, so it actually gets shut off very, very fast as well. Now what we're going to do here is something that, I don't know, maybe you will not like. I like it. I love this part. I'm going to simply just kill this part. Absolutely all of it. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead, and you are dead. And that one. So what you're going to see is that there will be no robots available for a very long time. That's okay. What I need to make sure of though is that I don't kill sort of important stuff such as that power pole. That here. So we are going to take. Boom. Keep going over. Boom. And you know that can go up to that one. And let's make sure that there's a robot port here. So that is always going to be connected. And let's make sure that these locations will be connected. Will this one be connected? And it'll go down there, 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 up here, up to that one. None of this is being disconnected, and into that, and then it's connected. Good. All right, so what is the point of this? I need to clean this up. And the way I clean it up is by making it available to... I'm just going to take this one and make it like the other one. That's not a good setup, but it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. And here. So that's connected. This one will start flowing in. Great. And I can now just ignore. All of this needs to go. Is there anything here that I'd like to get? Not really. I can take these firearms things and I can put them into our actual build of nothing. So this, I'm only doing this right now because I know that it'll take all of our robots and it'll take a lot of power. But I'm only doing this now because I have intention of driving outside the base. So because I'm intend to go out of the base, then it's okay for me to start this. And we are going to pick up a location here. We have built a tank, an automated tank production. How about that? And maybe there's something else I'd like to build. We can maybe just smash it up here. That one. Nope, that's not it. Then it is a chemical plant. That one. There. Let's just get a few of these. This will be better fuel for us. And you will only hook it up to 50. 100. Yeah, so this is not super important, but it's better fuel, so why not take it? Let's go get some more fuel. Fuel is with the military science. Military science is behind us. Oh, no one saw that. Oops, it's still alive. Okay, maybe this is not exactly where we want to drive. Here, I'm gonna take all of these bad ammo out. Boom, 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 boom. And we can then take some good ammo here, because we're gonna get some good ammo on the belt. That's a lot. And we're gonna get some of this. Maybe that's too much. 1,000? Sure. I gotta repair here. Looking good. And what else do we need? We need the ammo for the tank. Once we have that, we can actually go out while the base is completely just, yeah, strained by the cleanup crew. And that's 800. All right, that should be enough. And let's go grab some better ammo or better fuel. Dum, dum, dum. Anything else? We'll take that one. What is that? That's rocket, grenade, and landmine. Is that a rocket? Okay. None of this is particularly interesting. And it is time for us to switch into the tank. Grab that one. Firearms magazine. Oh, I got the wrong one. Why did that one? Oh, it put it. Never mind. There. There. That's done. And the one thing we're missing is just a bit of this. And it is time for us to build our tank. Or not build our tank, but actually get our tank. Boom. On the hotkey. Boom, boom. Let's jump into the tank. Get some more solid fuel. Get the solid fuel in here. Solid fuel has better acceleration. So 20% better acceleration. That's less bad. Alright. And what I want to do is... this should be just what we need right now. I have some repair packs. I got some things. I got my shots and all that. I think it's time for us to head out and start clearing out some biter nests. This is painfully slow. Turn. The one thing we are really heading for is that nest, because that's a big nest. I can do a command here. This one. Go /evolution. There we go. That's 55. That means we do have blue biters. They have started coming. When you have blue biters, it's less feasible just to use turret creep with red ammo. I mean, I know everything in this game is about colors. It just is. There. I managed to breeze through. So we are going to switch up to what we want. And I'm going to shoot this one, and I'm just going to hold the button down. I'm going to try to... I don't even need this. I'm just going to drive around trying to shoot this, ignoring the stuff behind us. Always trying to just... and then I switch weapon to clean up the stragglers. There. All the stragglers. There you go. And then we're done. We can jump out, repair, and get back in. That's how you deal with biters in the mid-game. Very, very simple. It works until you get behemoth biters, then it absolutely does not work anymore. We're going to clean out some more biters, because that's going to just... there's no point in going out without just making sure we just clear a bit of an area here. This is the area where we had a bit of issues earlier, but let's not talk about that. It's all forgotten now. Come on, smash through the forest. I know that some people will argue that flamethrowers or what are these called? Poison capsules. I do it this way. I think it works just fine. I have had no issues whatsoever doing it this way. And we go. You can see the blue biters. That's the only thing. Forests are kind of... and switch weapon and clean up the stragglers there. More research. So right now we're just doing research, and I'm gonna clean up these as well, probably these two as well, while this one is gradually being deconstructed. Very, very slow process of deconstruction. I might have to pause it at the end of the episode if I don't feel that I've made enough progress. Here's some nice oil. Would be nice to get that. Do we actually have uranium within our confines? No, that is actually also our uranium. In that case, if that's our uranium, I think I should clean it out. Otherwise I have to come back another time. They will, I think I've set up so that they do not expand. That means when I clear a biter nest like this one, they won't come back to that location or come into other locations. That's because I don't want biters to be too dominant. I want them to be a thing that we have to deal with. But also just don't want it to be something that we continuously have to deal with, and every 5 episodes I have to do a full episode of just clearing the same damn biters again. That's not particularly fun. So now you can actually see that there's kind of a lot following us. It is of absolutely no concern right now. And we can just go like this. I can just throw some grenades at them. And take this over here. So you can see the blue ones are the ones they take a bit more effort to kill. Got it. Jump out. Repair. Clean out the dents and then move on. Let's see. And now we go over, take these over here. That's going to be fine. So I don't mind having like maybe one every... I mean, how many biter killing episodes or have we done? We've done like the very first where we just cleared out some area. We had the one where we had a little mishap. We don't talk about that. And then we have this one. So I think that's kind of like very early game, and now mid game. Then we'll also have one sort of later game unless we need to continuously expand further. Let's jump back to the cannon shells. This is a big one. Let's see how it works. Your most dangerous thing you're going to be facing is actually going to be like water and big rocks like those. I'm just holding space, by the way, so just holding space and then I'm removing it, and then if you hit, the reason why I'm saying those are the main part, oops, is because if you hit the water, then you're gonna get stuck, and then you get swarmed, and then you get dead. So that's not good. We know who wants that. Switch back, go south of this one. And trees, if you shoot explosive shells through trees, it will not shoot it through trees, it'll shoot it into the trees. So also be slightly aware of that. We saw that earlier where I had to shoot a few times, and you can actually get quite a decent amount of collateral damage on yourself. So don't do that. I clean out spitters first, or worms first, and then and the spawners, because then I don't have to deal with it at all. Just come back. So this one is going to be a bit more difficult because it's against the water, so I can't strafe it all the way around. Then I can just switch and clean up some of this mess. Switch it back. And switch back. Let's go through this area. Yeah, we're barely getting a dent. How much we got? What are we at? Oops, 120. 120 damage suffered. At this point, we just complete the research we have available. Let's see, where's the next one? I'm up here. I need to go all the way down there. Right? I don't think it makes sense to change to... Oh, right. That's on the wrong side of the wall. Didn't we have some... Yeah, we did have 3 of these. So let's do those somewhere. Okay, I'm breaking. Oh, you know what? That's not even necessary. I might just do that one. Now that's just stupid, isn't it? There. Right, so they're actually directional. Alright, head down. This is next area. There are just 2 nests down here, and then we can go back and take a look at how our the deconstruction planning is going on. Looks good. It looks okay. It looks okay. And we're gonna switch to here. I think that you can probably still at this point, you don't have to use cannon shells. You might be able to make do with just piercing rounds magazine, but you're gonna spend a lot of piercing rounds on this. We just keep doing research. So I'm just gonna take this one exclusively with piercing rounds just to see. But also it's important to just focus on things. Yeah, you can easily do that. It's only the blue biters that actually take a bit of time to clear, like this. It might actually just be easier at this point, but the blue biters are kind of annoying. It's so much easier to control if you like that. So at this tech level, this is fine. But what I just showed you will last quite a while longer. Really should go out there and get that. But we don't bother. We got what we came for when it comes to biter slaying. We have cleared out pretty much everything. I've shown you how to deal with biters. And I don't think anyone can say that this is difficult. Of course, if you play Death World, they evolve faster, so by the time you get this tech level, you are probably facing bigger nests, and more evolved as well. Let's look at power, because I'm sure we've been using a lot more power now. So yeah, you can see those steps. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. That's when the steam engines are kicking into gear. As our power needs increase, then during the night time when the accumulators can't keep up, this is where it goes in. So what we're seeing at this point is that production is barely keeping up. And I'm barely keeping up, figuring into, or sort of considering the fact that we also have to fill up our accumulators. Right, so let me just go out here, repair, and pick up. So now you can probably hopefully see why I have decided to use logistics chests here. This one is a logistics chest and not a storage chest, because I'd like to get these back, and that one back, and that one back, into those locations where they came. And now we get our car going, because that's faster, and we still want to upgrade this. Alright, so how's the situation up here when it comes to deconstruction? I think I want to just help out, because this part is taking way too long. Because I can just do one pickup and then I'll pick up everything in here, but they'll have to empty it first and then pick it up. The good thing about getting all this juicy, not iron, but juicy iron ore in our inventory that we will, is that we can use the iron ore to create concrete, which is something we want to make. Yeah, this is kind of something you probably should do before. Make sure that it gets empty by just taking some of the other things and just crafting them excessively. There. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just start handcrafting things. Like 1.3. Oh, you're gonna hate me for this. I love it. I love it. I'm just handcrafting 1,300 green circuits, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. That one. Oh, I love it. Teasing you. These are also easier to remove. Boom. Alright, get the modules. Oops. Yeah, okay, we're just smashing through. This should make it a lot easier to get rid of the remaining stuff. Oh, here comes all of my beautiful little dudes here. Okay, so where would I want to make a path now? I don't know. I'd actually want to build a... Oh, you know what? Oops. I'd like to build a path here. Just kind of indicating, and I'd also like to build a path here. Just excuse me, but that's actually where it's supposed to be. It should also be the other way. Yeah. Never mind that. So what I can do in the meantime, I want to get rid of... Yeah, see... There. And what I want to do is... Oh, right. No. I want to go down here. Because... Oh, no. Well. What are you... You're coming in to pick up some of all of this crap. Yeah, this is also kind of a bit of robot abuse. But I'm going to go out of my inventory soon enough. Or out of range. Don't care. Sorry, robots. I know you think you can make it, but I'm gonna go out of area, and I'm gonna go down here just to make sure that this will be... it's not powered. I guess the deconstruction commands are always in priority. What I can do then is this part though. Look at that. I can actually take all of this out and just rebuild it in a much nicer way. So that's what we're gonna do. And I could do this with robots as well, but well, kind of not really working, is it? Kind of busy, those robots. Dirt. This is where we upgrade the iron belts to get as much out of this little poor location we have remaining. And I think we have to be careful because that power line we have here is actually our main power line. Dirt. Don't you dirt me. Ah, okay. Ah, that's fine. And that was refined flammables. Almost done. Almost done. We have a number of those follower robots, which is something I sometimes use at the very late game, but certainly not the most important research ever. Yeah, and now we get to the point where you have to make sure that that thing here and here. Everything still powered. So let's get one of these locations. Nope, they are also bad locations. This is a good location. Finally, there's a good location. Huh. That one, and that one, and that one. That's what we want. Yeah, yeah, and robot like this, like this. That's probably good. And that covers the whole area. That's brilliant. Now someone just needs to build it. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to get into a 6-to-6 splitter. If I can design one, a 6-to-2 splitter, by the way. I can't remember how that's done. Well, do I even know? So first things first. Well, that's a thing, right? It's going to be really miserable. The middle ones are going to be oversaturating. So how much we got here? This one is 120. That's going to be 2 red belts actually. So I'm going to make it into a... I'm just going to pretend it's like this. What the? There. And that needs to go up. Just check. Ah. Really? Seriously? It's one-off usefulness? Are you kidding me? Ah. There's nothing I can do. I have to remove it. Please remember to check this before. Okay, I'm gonna take that one. Maybe this is actually time for us to make red belts. Just make it into reds and then just... yeah. I really don't like this pattern. Because it overemphasizes the outer one. And I don't have any red belts, so let's make sure that we get red belts as well. I think it's time for us to get a decent amount of red belts. I think we might want to really dig into that. Here, that's 50, good, and maybe 100. Got it. So all of this has to be red. I can delete all of this again. Great. Interesting that the robot's actually coming in to do this. And I'm gonna do... this is a balancer, so it becomes side-by-side balanced. I think that's good. here, 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 here. Right? More energy weapons. That's gonna be the last one. We got a few levels of this we can get. But this one. And I'll eventually... Oops, I think I need to just pick you up as well. Oh, I can't pick you up. Oh, if only I had like more stuff I could handcraft, right? If only I had more stuff I could handcraft. But you know what? There's a good solution. There's no good solution to this. I'm just gonna send it upwards. Might be a bad mistake. Did I pick up any robots? This is red belts. Remember, as you can obviously see, red belts. I mean, I would let the robots build it, but they're kind of busy. And I know I've lost my car. And that needs to go up. And now I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Because I definitely need to get it in here. And this will be, each of these will feed 2 of those. But what I could do was make this one and then go, you know, I want the yellow ones to be red. I want the yellow ones to be red. I want the yellow one to be red. And most importantly, I want this stone furnace to be that stone furnace. Nothing else gets updated. No yellow to red assemblers. And from this point on, I can then do... hold on. We're still kind of busy. Oh, I was about to do that. If only there was a way for me to get rid of all this beautiful iron ore that I have and all the beautiful coal that I have in my inventory. There. Got it. I got rid of it in a very nice way. Okay, so what I'm having is now I'm going to get this part. We are almost done with this part. That is excellent. So I don't really feel that this was any waste at all. Let me just check something. Okay, well, that's a big mistake. What we need to do is we need to, first and foremost, make sure that we get power and some there. And then we need to make sure that we get some roboports down there. That one and that one. That should give us the roboport coverage we need in order to build it. Also, that's probably a good idea. I'm just spamming those roboports everywhere. That's going to be the last one. Yes, when we have this one, we can also say we're done with red, green, and military. Red, green, blue, and military science. And then we can't do anything further until... Yeah, let's take a look at power. Well, before we wrap up. Yes, we are not having enough solar. We barely have enough solar. So that also needs to be scaled up, which is perfect. And we can now scale up iron, copper with this one because we are redirecting it back into our base instead of getting it sorted down here. I don't think this one's working. No, it's not. So, time to wrap up. We are starting on our classic robot abuse, as anyone would have expected. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and stay effective.